what we're doing is like we're marinating it, breaking it down and mellowing out a little bit. If we just go straight into here with it, it's going to really have it's kind of powerful, kind of big.
So if you don't want to wash it for 15 minutes, you just put it in vinegar.
Yeah, but it's two different things. You know, it has different effect. Try it both ways, see how you like it. I like this way.
With the vinegar?
Yeah, that's for me.
How long would you marinate?
Until I'm finished doing the other things I have to do, like 5 minutes or something.
Okay.
Okay, then we have to get some chopped parsley. So I used up all the parsley that I would normally use for chopping. So I'm going to use Italian parsley from now for this.
Excuse me, how long in the vinegar?
5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes.
Just until you finish doing something else. But don't leave it like a super long time. If the phone rings and then you're on the phone for a long time, then it'll be like, it'll still be good, but it'll be like pickles.
Yeah.
ずっと電話中はダメって。電話中。
Again, it would be better to use curly parsley for this. Okay. Then we will go. Just mix everything together. And if you make this and eat it right away, it's good. But if you make it the day before, it's good. If it's a few days, it'll start to break down and the flavor will change. The flavor will change, but it'll still be good. So, for sure it's going to need salt and pepper.
Parsley, cilantro, Italian parsley.
I didn't put cilantro in this one.
Isn't Italian parsley cilantro? No.
No.
Oh.
No.
This is.
Just Italian parsley. Italian parsley.
This is. This is cilantro.
Oh.
Or fresh coriander. Or pakchi. Pakchi.
In Thai.
And this is Italian parsley. Totally different aroma and flavor. It's totally different. Yeah, and more strong. Cilantro is very breaks down very easily. And then it's been in my experience in 12 years in Japan, I would say, like, out of Japanese people, I would say 60 to 70% of them hate this.
Yeah, I don't like it.
60 to 70%. That's my guess. That's been in my experience. So if we're using it in the restaurant, we have to always ask everybody, are you okay? Can you eat it?
Pachi. I always say,
So
my
then
pachi.
we'll put some olive oil in here too. We'll put the salt and pepper. And I didn't write it in the directions, but if the mangoes aren't sweet enough, then use a little bit of sugar or a little bit of honey. It just all depends on the mangoes.
Did you add lime juice already?
No, not yet.
Okay. And did you already cut up the cucumber?
No, that's separate.
Oh.
Okay. We're going to put some lime juice in it too. And the mango is not bad, but it's not all that sweet either, so I'm going to put just a pinch of sugar.
Now, considering that we can only get limes everywhere, lately we can get it, but not always.
Yeah.
Can you use lemon instead?
Yeah, use a lemon instead. It'll just be a little bit different, but it'll still be good. No problem. I don't think it needs much. I'm just going to put half. And then I'm just going to put a small pinch of sugar. Okay, that's everything, right? Now we make the next one. It's called pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo. This is raw raw salsa.
I understand what it means.
Yeah, it's the beak of the rooster, right? Why is it called? Pico de gallo is this sauce we're going to make, this relish we're going to make. And why it's called pico de gallo, we don't know, but we know pico de gallo means the beak of the rooster. That's what they call it. Anyway, it's the most basic salsa.
Oh, really?
So the first thing I'm going to do is get the onion ready and marinate it a little bit, or run it in the water, because that's going to take a while. So this says 1 onion large, but this onion is really, really large, so I'm going to use half. I'm thinking a normal onion is about this size, and then, but this is like a jumbo, huge onion, so I think it's too much. And then we can do this, if we want to make it really pretty, we can do it. We can break it down, like I told you with like for the restaurant. We're gonna go through it like this, and then come back and cut it this way. And then so they're all about the same size and shape. But for home, I don't think you really need to do that. Actually, I don't recommend that you spend your time that way at home. So we'll do it just basically the same way like we did. And I'm purposely keeping these a little bit bigger. Pico de gallo, pretty much, the onion and the tomato are roughly about the same size. Roughly. It's Mexican food. If the onion's really small and it doesn't look like Mexican food, it looks like something else. It looks like a French cook tried to make Mexican food. So we want to keep it basically authentic. And these ones, I'll marinate them also. Or actually, you know what? We're going to wash these. I want to wash these. I want you to taste it the way it should be.
Now, when you're washing the onion like that, you're not washing away all the nutrients?
You're washing away some nutrients. That I believe. But it's like anything, it's all give and take. Like what I'm about to do right now with the tomatoes, I'm going to take the skins off, which is actually really stupid because all the nutrients in the skin. Then later I'm going to make the relish, and I'm going to do another stupid thing. This tomato concasse, it's a French technique. That's where we take off the skin and we take out all the seeds too. So basically, you're left with nothing but pulp and water, because in tomato, the seeds have all the vitamins. The seeds are #1. After that, the skin has a lot of nutrients in it. The pulp itself really doesn't have any nutrients.
So all that lycopene, they claim the lycopene is in the seeds?
It's in the seeds, and vitamin C and everything else. All kinds of good stuff is in there. So you want to eat. You want to eat the seeds. But in the restaurant, if we do it that way, if we serve the seeds and the skin and everything, people are going to think we don't know what we're doing. So that's how it's different in the restaurant and at home. What I'm doing here right now, don't ever do that. Usually just get a small knife and do that. Okay, so if you want to take I'm going to show you how we do it in the restaurant. So if you want to take the skins off, you core them like I did, and you make a little score on them like this. I want to show you the various ways of doing it. even with the disclaimer, it's not a good thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 in at a time. If I put 4 in at once, the water temperature will drop too low. And I won't accomplish doing what I'm trying to do, which is take the skin off without cooking the tomato at all. So they're in there for maybe 15 seconds, and then they've got to come out, and they've got to go straight into the ice. Then they come out. And just leave them in there until they cool off completely.
Was that water boiling?
That water was boiling as much as I could make it boil. And that's also the reason why I put them in only 2 at a time, is because I didn't want to make the water not boil, cool off too quickly. That's the thing about cooking, is there's just so many ways of doing everything. You know, some of the ways are the right way, some are not the right way. You actually take a knife. Oh, petty knife, onegaishimasu. Yes. So if you boil them too much, if you overboil them, then they're going to get mushy and mealy and nasty. So you've got to be careful about that. So for this one, I take the skin off, but in Mexican cooking, they usually leave the seeds in. So I'll leave the seeds in. When we make the next one, which is the tomato relish, it's kind of more of a French technique. It's a French technique. We will take the seeds out too, just so you can see what that's like. Mexican cooking, it's obviously more rough kind of cooking, much more so than the French technique. There's not a lot of Mexican food in Fukuoka that I've seen. I've seen one in Nakasu, Rositas, which is nice. It's like Tex-Mex style. And then there's El Borracho, has 3, one in Hakata, one in Tenjin, and one in Nishijin. And it's okay. It's different. Yeah. But I don't want to say anything bad, because it's good. They're good restaurants. I can't say anything bad about them. But I've been in Mexico a lot. I spent a lot of time going down to Mexico and eating, so I got used to another way. So these skins are a little bit hard to take off, which is good. If they came off really easy, that means we overboiled too much. And then the result is going to be kind of a mealy tomato.